Friends, today we are going to talk about a book that has changed the lives of millions of people, Financial Freedom, a proven path to all the money you will ever need, written by Grant Sabatier. This book is not a story about earning money. This book is a story about understanding money, growing it, and getting your life back from it. And today in this video, you will learn all the things that are enough to turn a middle-class person into a millionaire. One just has to change the mindset and not do 10, 20 things for money, but do the right things. Friends, Grant Sabatier himself was a person who at the age of 24 was unemployed, broken, and completely empty. But in 5 years, he earned so much money that he became financially free before the age of 30. And his entire journey, all the systems, rules, and psychology, you are going to get all of that in this video. Let's begin. What exactly is financial freedom? Grant says financial freedom does not mean having the biggest house in the world or the most expensive car. Financial freedom means having enough money so that you can live life on your own terms. If you want to work, you work. If you don't want to work, you don't. Go wherever you want. Rest as much as you want. And lack of money does not put a lock on any of your emotions, dreams, or decisions. Grant says one line that is the heart of this book. The goal isn't more money. The goal is living your life on your own terms. That is, the goal is not money. The goal is your dreams, and money is just a path. But what is the path to reaching financial freedom? Will it happen just by saving? Will it happen just by cutting expenses? Or just by earning more? No. Grant says that financial freedom is a system where 3 things run together. 1. Earning more. 2. Spending less. 3. Investing faster. These 3 engines take you towards financial freedom. Your real asset is your time. Grant says that when people earn money, they think they are working for money, but in reality, they are selling the hours of their life. Your time is your real currency. You can lose money and earn it again, but time does not come back. Therefore, the real purpose of financial freedom is to buy back your time. The book says, whether you are 20 years old, 30, 40, or 50, start understanding the value of your time right now. This will change your decisions. Grant himself calculated how much every single hour of his life was worth. He says, until you know how much your time is worth, you can't understand the value of money. As soon as you calculate what your cost per hour is, you understand what is saving your time and what is eating your time. The biggest mistake in earning money, single income source. The book says that the biggest enemy of financial freedom is depending on a single income source. How many people do a job and remain dependent on a salary for their entire life? Grant says, a job is not security. A job is the most risky thing, because your entire future depends on someone else's decision. For financial freedom, you need side income, multiple income streams, skills for online/offline earning, passive income, investment income, business income, freelancing income, digital income, something that makes money even when you are asleep. In the book, Grant tells the story of his life, how he learned digital marketing, learned to build websites, learned SEO, and just by improving his skills, he became a millionaire in 5 years. His biggest lesson, your income is not fixed. It is a result of the value you create. If you increase your value, your income automatically increases. Cutting expenses, but smartly. The book does not teach you to be cheap, it teaches you to be smart. Not every expense is bad. Some expenses increase your growth, like investment in skills, tools, knowledge, health, time-saving services. All of these make you capable of earning more. Grant says, cut costs that don't matter. Spend more on things that make you better. That is, cut the useless things, but be generous with things that promote growth. This is a very powerful personal finance principle. FIRE number, that magical number that gives you freedom. The most important concept of the book is the FIRE number. Financial independence, retire early. That is, the amount at which you will be considered financially free. How much money do you need so that you can live your life comfortably without working? This is calculated as annual expenses times 25 equals your FIRE number. If your annual expenses are 6 lakh, then your FIRE number will be 600,000 times 25 equals math B, F 1.5. Crore. If the expenses are 10 lakh, then the FIRE number will be 2.5 crore. Grant says, as soon as you know your FIRE number, your financial journey gets a destination. Now you don't walk randomly. Now you have a clear goal. Compound growth, the real magic of money. The book repeatedly says the same thing. Invest early, invest fast, invest consistently. Because the biggest magic is not in the return, it is in compounding. Grant says, every rupee you invest today can be worth 10, 20 times in the future. In the book, he explains that compounding is your most loyal friend, but it needs time. The sooner you start, the more money will work for you. He says, compound interest is not just a math formula. It's the most powerful force in your life. The formula for financial freedom: earn more plus save more plus invest more. Grant Sabatier gives a very simple formula. Financial freedom equals high income plus high savings rate plus high investment growth. This formula is the soul of the entire book. The faster you increase your savings rate, the faster you run towards financial freedom. If a person saves 10%, they will struggle even at the age of 45, 50. If someone saves 40 to 50%, they can be free in 7 to 10 years. Grant himself saved more than 50%, created a side income, invested, and became free in just 5 years. Friends, by now you have understood that financial freedom does not come just from earning money. It is a mindset, a system, and a strategy. Now in this second part, we will go deeper, where Grant Sabatier explains how an ordinary person can build extraordinary wealth, that too from an ordinary life. Converting your money from active income to wealth. Grant says, earning is important, but wealth is created when you convert active income into passive income. That is, the money you earn by working hard every day, invested in assets that earn for you. The real significance of the money you are earning begins when that money starts generating income for you. Grant says a powerful line: you can't save your way to wealth. You must invest your way to wealth. That is, you cannot reach financial freedom only by saving. Wealth is built only through investing. Money grows only when you put it in the right place. In the book, Grant clearly states that investment is not as complicated as people think. You just need to understand 3 things. 1. Invest in low-cost index funds. 2. Do it regularly, without a gap. 3. Make time your partner. Your biggest weapon in investing is not your age, it is your consistency. Grant's philosophy is simple. Timing the market is foolish. Spending time in the market is wise. He says, the moment you start investing is the moment you start buying your freedom. Savings rate can triple your progress speed. Grant says that the savings rate determines the speed of your financial freedom. Example, if you save 10% of your income right arrow, it will take 40-50 years. If you save 30% right arrow, 20-25 years. If you save 50% right arrow, 10-15 years. If you save 70% right arrow, 5-7 years. Grant himself saved up to 60 to 70%. He says, high savings rate is the fastest way to build wealth. Savings rate not only saves money, it also shapes your lifestyle. You learn which things are necessary and which things just empty your wallet. Skills, your biggest income multiplier. Grant Sabatier himself was able to travel the journey from $30 to 1 crore because he focused on learning new skills. He learned digital marketing, SEO, Google Ads, web development, branding, skills that he could quickly turn into client work. The book says, the more skills you learn, the more money you earn. To progress from A to Z, you need skills in demand in the market, the ability to learn fast, to build experience by taking small projects, to increase the value of your skills, to increase your rate, to take multiple clients, then invest that income. This cycle gives financial freedom a 5x speed. Grant says that skills make your income limitless because with one skill you can create online earning, freelancing, part-time work, full-time business, side hustles, passive income assets, multiple income streams, real security. Grant repeatedly states in his book that one income is never safe. He himself had more than 14 income streams: freelancing, digital marketing projects, website flipping, blogging, affiliate marketing, investment income, side hustles, online ads revenue, index funds return, rental income, sponsorships, courses, consulting, business income. The message of the book is clear. Diversify your income before you diversify your investments. First, increase your income sources, then increase their returns. Money mindset. The real game is in your head. Grant says, you can't become rich with a poor mindset. If you have a scarcity mindset, you will never take growth decisions. People with a scarcity mindset are always in fear. Should I invest this much or not? It's a risk. What if there is a loss? Am I not saving enough? Am I taking the wrong direction? These people do not move forward. But to build wealth, you need an abundance mindset. Money is infinite. The more value I create, the more income I will get. I can change my life. My decisions are powerful. I deserve financial freedom. Grant says, as soon as the mindset changes, your reality changes. Millennial Money Philosophy, Grant's Foundation. Grant Sabatier shares this philosophy on his website, Millennial Money. 1. Money is unlimited. 2. Time is limited. 3. Spend time where it matters. 4. Invest early and aggressively. 5. Freedom is the goal. In the book, he says, You can always make more money. You can never make more time. Therefore, the real target of financial freedom is to buy back the hours of your life. The real destination of investments, Freedom Fund. Grant says that the real purpose of your investment is not to buy a house, a car, or take a vacation. The real purpose of your investments is to build your Freedom Fund. This is the fund whose return can support your entire life. How is the Freedom Fund built? High savings rate, consistent investing, index funds, fully investing side income, giving time to compounding, cutting expenses, adopting a wealth-efficient lifestyle. The Freedom Fund leads you to the FIRE number. Money speed versus life speed. How to find balance. Grant says that financial freedom is a balance between two things. 1. Money speed. 2. Life speed. Money speed means how quickly you can build wealth, such as higher income, higher savings, aggressive investing. Life speed means your happiness and satisfaction in life, family time, hobbies, health, relationships, travel, learning. Financial freedom is the balance between these two, because life is not lived just by earning money, and money is not made just by living life. Grant says, don't sacrifice your entire life just to become free someday. Build freedom while living your life. Friends, Grant says, money is only a tool. Real freedom is choosing what to do with your time. The next part is the real secret of financial freedom. Filling life not just with money, but with meaning, purpose, and choices. Today, in this third part, we will talk about how you can take back your time freedom, why most people are not free even with money, what kind of life design should be created, the real truth of money versus happiness, and what after you achieve financial freedom. Let's start. 1. Money is unlimited. Time is not. Grant points towards a big truth of the entire book. Right arrow money is infinite. Time is finite. You can lose money and earn it back, but lost time never comes back. This is the reason why the final goal of financial freedom is not earning a lot of money, but it is taking 100% control over your time, engaging the audience slowly. Imagine if tomorrow morning you could decide what to do. No boss, no fear, no compulsion, just choices, just control. This is ultimate financial freedom. 2. When money increases, why doesn't life quality increase? Grant shares a very deep insight. Many people keep increasing their income, but they also increase their stress, pressure, and expectations by the same amount. Why? Because as we increase earning, we also increase the lifestyle. Right arrow income. Up arrow, right arrow lifestyle expenses. Up arrow, right arrow. Freedom, down arrow. Grant calls this lifestyle creep. And its simple solution, checkmark. Increase your income, checkmark, but keep the lifestyle the same, checkmark. Invest the gap, checkmark. This gap is what makes you rich. Isn't that deep? 3. Slow Fi versus Fast Fi. Which path to choose? Grant divides financial independence into two categories. 1. Slow Fi, saving slowly. Slowly increasing income. Freedom after 15-20 years. 2. Fast Fi, Grant's path. Extreme focus. Increasing income up to 3x, 10x. Side hustles. Higher ROI investments. Freedom in 3 to 7 years. Grant says both paths are correct, but you decide how quickly your life should change. Hearing this line, the audience naturally gets motivated. 4. Why most people stop before becoming truly rich. Grant explains, when people save 5, 10 lakh or even 20, 30 lakh, they feel like this is enough now. But the real power begins after compounding. Most people fail because they stop halfway. They lose patience. They become happy with the early success they receive. They do not let compounding do its work. Grant's exact mindset, right arrow, let your money grow long enough to become unstoppable. 5. The 10-year rule, how to become a master in any skill. Grant's financial freedom did not come only from investments, it came from skills. According to him, right arrow, any skill takes you to an extraordinary level in 10 years. But 10 years is a lot, that's the truth. Therefore, Grant's formula, 10-year mastery, right arrow, 1-year acceleration. Start learning, practice every day for 12 months. Test continuously on the internet. Get feedback. Improve yourself. Then sell it. This is the way he became a millionaire. And this is a life-changing lesson for the audience. 6. Money alone will never make you happy. Grant openly says, many rich people I know were not happy. Why? Because money is only one part. He explains the equation for happiness like this. Happiness equals freedom, plus meaning, plus time, plus people. Grant says, money solves problems. Money provides security. Money gives options. But right arrow money does not give purpose. Right arrow money cannot build relationships. Right arrow money cannot buy peace. Therefore, financial freedom is not the ultimate goal, it is just a gateway to a better life. 7. What will you do after becoming financially free? Grant asks the audience an important question. If the worry of money is gone, how will you spend your day? You might think, I will travel, I will relax, I will watch Netflix, but after 1 to 2 months you will be bored. Therefore, Grant teaches, create a life you don't need a vacation from. After financial freedom, checkmark. Choose a passion, checkmark. Help people, checkmark. Create, checkmark. Teach, checkmark. Explore, checkmark. Grow. That's real freedom. 8. The real goal. A life fully lived. Grant's philosophy is very simple. Earning money is hard work. Saving money is discipline. Multiplying money is science. But enjoying money, this is an art. The true meaning of financial freedom is time with your family, time for yourself, space for hobbies, the freedom to think, learn, and grow, the courage to make decisions without fear. That's the life Grant wants the world to build. 9. Grant's final message, just start. Ending lines inspiring the audience. How far behind you are today doesn't matter. How much time you wasted doesn't matter. How many mistakes you made doesn't matter. Your salary is small doesn't matter. One small thing matters. Will you start today? Grant himself says, I turned $2.26 into over $1 million in 5 years, not because I was special, but because I started. Just one step, and your life can change. Friends, if you have listened this far, remember you have already taken the first and most important step of your financial freedom journey, and that is knowledge, understanding, and direction. Grant Sabatier says, a small decision you make today can change your entire life. So let today's decision be this. Checkmark. You will enter the race to increase your income, checkmark. You will convert your savings into investment, checkmark. You will multiply your value by learning skills, checkmark. And you will not stop under any circumstances. Because the world belongs to the one who is not afraid of challenges but fights every day for his dreams. If you liked this video, then like it, share it, and write in the comments, I choose financial freedom, so that you can make a promise to yourself. And yes, if you want such life-changing audiobook summaries, money mastery videos, and financial growth content, then subscribe to the channel now and press the bell icon to become a part of the family. Because here, we don't just talk about money, we talk about a better, stronger, freer, and more meaningful life. I will meet you in the next powerful video. Until then, remember, money is important, but your freedom is even more important than that. Thank you.